Heyo! Okay, so this is the final day of Reasons to Love Myself. Day number 7. My little dragon buddy here with me. Okay, yeah, this is the right page. Excuse me. Okay, so, this first reason, would be really hard to explain in short, and probably be confusing or, like, just bring up a lot of suspicion and stuff like that. Or not suspicion, it just won't make sense, to a lot of people, without explanation, and it would just take too long to explain in this video. So for now, just kind of take it with a grain of salt and just ignore it, I guess. And maybe if I'm at some point able to or comfortable with it, I will make a video explaining what I mean. And but yeah, for now, just kind of just ignore it. We'll slide past it. So reason number 1, I love my spiritual abilities. So then reason number 2, I am a huge nerd. Haven't already guessed it, I absolutely love all kinds of nerdy things. I love learning, and I love getting into, like, reading and books and sometimes movies. Movies are a little more... I don't have, like... I have the patience for books, but I don't have the patience for movies. So, movies, depending. TV shows are different because they can go on for a long time. But I'm just a huge nerd, and I love anime, I love comics, I love, like, sci-fi. And just all kinds of other nerdy things. Space. I can go on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours about everything I learn about space. Yes, so I'm a huge nerd. Reason number 3, I am a night owl, but I also love sleeping. So, like, sleep during the day and stay up all night, like, can that be a thing, please? I don't know what it is. I mean, I like the daytime fine enough, but I am not a morning person. My roommate, I feel so bad sometimes, but she brought it on herself. She knows. Just leave me alone in the morning. Don't try talking to me. And she's one of those early birds, like, not super early, like, usually 8:39 is when she wakes up, but if I had my choice, I'd sleep in well past that every day. But, no. But I like to stay up late better. I like the nighttime better. It's so much more quiet. So, yeah. Reason number 4? Yeah, reason number 4. I love to bake and cook. I especially love to bake. Cooking is a little different. It's a little more lenient in a sense where you can experiment with it a lot more. And I feel like I screw things up more when I try and cook. I'm learning. I'm getting there. I love it either way. But baking just seems a little easier sometimes. Not always. Sometimes it's way harder. But I don't know. Like, when I get bored, I just bake. One of my favorite things to bake when I'm bored is cookies from scratch. Chocolate chip cookies from scratch are the easiest and they're the most fun. I actually, not that long ago, over winter break, I made blueberry muffins from scratch. That was an interesting experience. I screwed something up along the way, but they still tasted delicious and everybody loved them, so that's a plus side. I think I've learned my lesson, and I will make sure to do better next time. But just simple fun things like that. Brownies and cake and stuff like that. Usually I haven't made those from scratch yet. I want to try making brownies from scratch. Maybe someday. Someday I will find a recipe and I will have the time. But so far haven't. Being in school makes it very hard. Okay. I think one of my favorite things to cook, is meatloaf. My mom, like, it's one of my favorite things to eat and one of my favorite things to cook. My mom has a fairly simple recipe, and it's just something that I've grown up always helping her with, and anytime we make it, I'm like, let me do it, let me make it. I want to mix everything together. And even though your hands are like dying because the everything is so cold, and then you add in like breadcrumbs or something, and your hands are like, no, it's just I love cooking it. I love making it every time. Okay, and then reason number 5, the final reason. I love myself because I'm human. I am perfectly imperfect, and while I may have all these flaws and I may not love everything about myself, I deserve to love myself, and I deserve to be loved, and I deserve to be happy, and to have things that I enjoy about my life. And it's hard, but I'll get there. I'm getting there. And this whole like reasons to love myself thing has been an experience, and I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It kind of was really hard in the beginning, and it's been kind of hard the last few days, but I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of being able to get all 7 days and to find all these reasons and all these things I love about myself, when I never realized that I loved these things about myself, or that I could love these things about myself. So yeah, I'm getting distracted. It's this little tabby thing. I don't know. I fidget a lot, so excuse me. I'm just gonna set this aside now. But yeah, so I'm a human, and I'm not always gonna be perfect. And no, there's a lot of things I wish could be different. There's not all, like, I can't change all of these things, and I just have to accept them and love them, and they're who I am. And yeah. So say bye, Bismuth. He's got a little stub. I can't move it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.